Hey y'all, so today is Monday. I am up. I got up pretty early today. Most days I do get up pretty early, but today I was up around like 6:45, so I've been up for like close to 2 hours. It doesn't even feel like it. But I am going to I have some errands and things that I need to get done today. So I wanted to make sure I was up early for that. I also have a dentist appointment, like for a cleaning, which it's been 6 months, so I guess it's time. Girl, I still didn't get these toes done. And at this point, I'm kind of contemplating. I'm like, I don't waited so long. Maybe I should just do them myself. I don't know if that's just like, is there a message in the madness, or is it like I'm procrastinating to the point of I didn't convince myself not to spend my own money? So like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I definitely want to get them done. They have to get done, and it has to either be today or tomorrow. And let's not even talk about tomorrow. Let's make it happen today, right? That way we can be set. I need to wax my legs. I need to shave my legs, like near my legs. I don't actually shave, but house phone is ringing. I guess that was no one. Like, I don't understand how the house phone rings and then nobody is ever on the line. I have like this block feature on there that it's like you can't get through if you're not saved to my contacts, but I feel like there are people that like somehow figure out how to bypass the system, and then when they do get on there, all they do is be silent, and that's kind of annoying. So I was like, friend, what are you doing? Why are you playing on the phone? And at 8:30 in the morning at that. But yeah, so I'm about to have my coffee and some toast, because y'all already know how we do over here. And then I have some stuff that I need to work on really quickly. Like, there's some paperwork I need to get in, which is on deadline, and I kind of waited until today, which is the last day, not intentionally, but because I reached out to these people and I was trying to get a response on something because I wanted to see some of the stuff, but never got a response. So guess that's how they doing business, good old mediocrity. And but I do want to get the paperwork in because today is the last day to order with a discount. So I was like, all right, let me not play around with that, because we don't want to spend more money than we have to. Like, why would you do that? And then what do I need to do? Oh, I have to go to the bank, y'all. So when I went to the bank and I set up this business account, I was like, these people were rushing to the point that I didn't even catch the mistake. So she supposedly set up like my online banking. I get home, I try to log into like the online banking. Let me put y'all down so I could like put my cream cheese on my bread. Yeah, so she's like, oh, I set up your online banking. Here's I created my username, of course. And she's like, oh, here's a temporary password. Just log in, change the password. I freaking get home and try to do that. I'm like, oh, first I was like, oh, she didn't give me the card. I was like, maybe the card is in the envelope. And she didn't say anything because they were kind of like rushing to get out of there. Like, my appointment went into the point that they closed. So she's like rushing to get out of there. She's like, oh, the vault and all this other nonsense. Like, lady, I don't care about that. I need my account set up. Pull out the envelope. There's no card. And I'm like, they're definitely supposed to give you a card the day of at the bank. Then I'm like logging on to the online banking thing, and it's like, oh, there's no account registered. Like, ma'am, what did you do? What were you doing with my information? Like, what were we doing while we were sitting there? So I had to call the bank yesterday. Yes, on a Sunday. They were open. You bank with TD, especially business banking. So the lady figured out the online banking piece for me, but she said I have to go back into the branch to actually get a card. Like, your first card has to be issued through the branch. So I was like, okay. Yeah, but out here giving me repeat tasks. Like, and I'm like, I get it. I should have like been on point in checking, and that totally was like my oversight too, because I'm like, how how let the lady not give me a card that I'm gonna need, you know? And I do need it to be able to set up my little shop. I'm doing it on Etsy for right now, like the Etsy shop. So, you know, because I actually have the account now registered as like a business account, you have to have a card linked to be able to pay for like your listings and that kind of stuff. And the one thing we are not doing, the one thing we're not gonna do is play around and be utilizing my personal money for the business. I've done enough of that as far as like the initial setup and stuff. So, you know, like that's not something that you really should do. And I find like that's the place where a lot of small businesses and definitely Black businesses go wrong. We start out using our own money and credit and not doing things the right way because we're not setting up the businesses the right way to be registered with the proper entities so that you can actually be recognized as a business, be getting the accounts registered in a business so that you can get business benefits, like initial money that has to come out of your pocket as an owner because you're just starting out, and that is typically what you call like an owner investment. But y'all, I'm not playing around. Like the business is going to reimburse me. Like she's going to get her money back. We're not playing those games. So definitely trying to make sure we do things the right way with this, and I don't got time to be commingling my personal funds with this long term. That's not doing business. That's doing broke. It's bread is mad good. It's so Sara Lee has this new like flavor of bread under the artisanal line, and I think it's called maple. What is it? Was it brown sugar and maple? Something like that?
The technical term is delicious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. So I toasted it and I put some cream cheese on it, and girl, so good. It's so good. I came on here to check this too. So the bottles, like the oil bottles, shipped. Yeah, so it's maple and brown sugar, but the oil bottles shipped because I definitely. Oh, wait a second now. Is that the whole thing or just a partial shipment? Where are the bottles? The oil shipped. Where is the rest of my order? Oh, good. So the oil will be here on the 27th, but we need bottles, friend. Where the bottles at? I was like logging on to check like where my stuff was for shipping. Like I have some things that I ordered a little later than like the rest of the products. So I was like, oh, I haven't seen any notices from them about when they were gonna ship, but I logged in and I saw one. So they're shipping part of the order, I guess today, and it'll be here Wednesday. And I need the other part though. So where's that? Y'all wouldn't believe how much money I spent in shipping costs for this stuff. Oh my God. I was like, no wonder everything's so cheap because they get you with the shipping. And shipping costs as much as the goods. Man, have you out here like, can I just come get it myself? That's how you be feeling. That's how the shipping costs make you feel. Like, what? I have to call these people too because she surely has not responded to me. I need to find out about this internet thing. You toast the bread with cream cheese, really, really good. I'm sure it's even better with the strawberry one. You said you made a sandwich with this bread?
Yeah.
You did that the other day, right? Was it good?
Yeah.
And add like a sweetness to them. I'm sure it was good with the salami. You know, salty sweet.
Think of it like when we make those Hawaiian roll slider sandwich things.
Y'all, my appetite has been so off and awkward lately. Like, I just don't be feeling like eating nothing. I can't even get my head around like what I would want to cook that will be like satisfying. I just am not, like, my head is not in the game when it comes to like cooking and eating. So everything I've been eating, it really is like I'm either super craving or it's just like, what is gonna not make me feel sick in the moment if I decide to eat it? Because I absolutely don't even have the appetite. And guess where we have to go today, y'all? Target. So I was like, your girl has just like flopped all over with Target this entire like last 5 days in my life. I was supposed to be at Target on Friday morning, first thing, getting this prescription filled. I don't even know if I need the medicine anymore, because even though it took a few days, like the chest pain that I was experiencing has like subsided. It took like 3 full days for it to go away. But I'm just like, the doctor gave me the medicine. I don't want to not take the medicine, and then it's like, oh, you needed to take the medicine, you know? Girl, I have been a whole hot mess. I'm over here like this morning. We were doing bottles last night for the extracts, and I'm like, the sudden realization came over me. I'm like, okay, do I have enough bottles to do the product quantities that I set out to do? And I woke up this morning, I'm just like, yeah, I don't have enough bottles. I think I need to order more bottles. And it's like, we go check like the schematic for like the product breakdown. It's like, oh, you're supposed to have this, this, and this. And I'm like, but yeah, I don't have that many bottles. I don't have that many bottles in that size. So she gonna get it together one of these days. Now, how did I make that mistake? I told you it was gonna be something. I'm gonna be like, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't get it right. All right, we got some calls to make, y'all. So let me get busy so I can finish getting ready. So I'm definitely, well, it should not be raining by that time. It's raining right now, but I want to get my car washed for sure. So I definitely want to do that. We're gonna go to Target, drop the stuff off, head to the dentist, go back to Target, pick up the good.
How can I help you?
Hi, good morning. I'm a vendor at one of your upcoming show, and I have a quick question. When I'm trying to, I'm sorry.
Oh, I said yes, absolutely.
I'm trying to like just make sure when you do the internet setup, they have this listed as like a gift show. Is that the correct event?
No. Do you have it up right now, dear?
I am on your website. Let me go and click the link. I clicked on that. I select the option that I want, which is wired high-speed internet. I guess that's the only one they're offering. But when I hit details and it says select your event, there is nothing here that comes up. And so I'm just over here. Oh, I keep putting y'all that way and it's like messing with the lighting, so y'all cannot see me. So got to get the window behind us. Come on, friend. All right, so I'm over here like just writing down. Well, first of all, I'm writing down what I did yesterday so that I can give myself a sense of accomplishment. But I'm going to write down everything I need to do today to make sure I stay on track. Time for me to order a new planner. I need to order my planner for 2022. I tried to order it like maybe like 2 months ago, and they didn't have the ones that started from like January out yet. So they were trying to give me one that started from like July or August or something, and I was like, yeah, I don't need that. I already have one. So I feel like now they should have the January ones ready to go. I want to have that, I'll say sometime like by next month, because I want to kind of get a jump start on planning for like next year. But, and I say planning more so like looking up like certain like shows that we can kind of sign up for, and then seeing, I guess, where I can kind of squeeze in certain things. Like there are certain things that I want to do that I'll probably be planning for like next year on. But oh, okay, all right, sounds good. Girl, got me running all over the daggone place and going crazy over this daggone internet. Like, honey, y'all should have said that from the jump. The girl's casually like responds to my email. She's like, oh yeah, we ordered internet for the event. We'll have that information at check-in. So I wasn't sure if you were ordering electric too, or if there was an option to upgrade Wi-Fi in some way. Oh no, oh, I can't even get this camera together. All right, y'all, so I'm at the dentist's office. So they still have like COVID procedures in place, obviously. Most businesses do, but you have to pretty much like call them when you get there, and then like it's basically like a check-in beforehand, and then they'll tell you when to come in. So I'm sitting in the car. My appointment is at 12, so I want to call him now. Maybe I'll give him like 4 minutes, and I'll call it like 5:02. That way, it's like, yeah, I'm on time, but I feel like once I call them, it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna feel like I'm waiting forever. But you do have to be on time, like down here. So I will say, like, the one good thing I really like about my dentist here, as opposed to like, and this is, I don't know if this is business in general, like back home, your appointment is at 12 o'clock, your appointment is at 12 o'clock. You could play that and show up on color people time if you want to, but you won't have no appointment. So it's just like, all right, let me be on time. So I didn't end up getting to Target first. Like I literally like just left out the house and I'm here, so it's fine. I'll go to Target after. But I did figure in another stop that I forgot about, which is dropping off like the money for the pool league stuff. So I have to make sure I go to the post office and get a money order for that, and then I actually have to drop that stuff off too. So I have quite a bit of like errands to run today, which is cool. Like errands give you a reason to get out the house, you know, get some fresh air and enjoy your time out. I'm gonna get some lunch. I don't know what I want though, which I already said this has been a struggle for me. So part of me is like, I don't want to eat out because it's Monday and I feel like we've been eating out way too much. The days that I do eat at home, I just feel like so much better, if I'm being honest. But sometimes it's just like, in the moment, you have to do what you have to do, right? And I'm outside. I'm probably going to be outside for a few hours, and I ate breakfast at like what, 8-ish, 8 something. So it's 12 o'clock now. I didn't eat anything like super substantive, so I am hungry. And by the time I get out of here, it probably will be like 12:30, 12:45. The cleaning shouldn't take that long because it's just the cleaning, but yeah, it might be like 12:30 or so. So definitely is going to be lunchtime. But yeah, so that's all we're doing. I'm sitting here. I got another couple of minutes before like I call them and let them know I'm here. I was like, I did, like, when I took my shower today, oh, my shower felt so good. So I used my mango, like, Dove soap and body wash after the antibacterial, of course. But I used the scrub. Like, I did a whole, like, body exfoliation today. Like, usually I exfoliate my underarms on a daily basis, but I don't always, like, exfoliate every part of my body. You're not really supposed to. I think even me exfoliating my underarms every day might be a little too much, but I'm not rough. Like, I use gentle exfoliators, and I just find that it helps to get the like the deodorant off, like, clean, so that you're starting with a fresh slate, no clogged pores, like none of that stuff. But I was in the shower for a really long time, and it just felt so good to just have that time. I'm in the house by myself, in my shower, enjoying it, taking those aromas, and just like kind of setting off the self-care. So I think it's giving me the motivation I need to get like the rest of the stuff done, which is like my feet, like my nails, and you know, getting my legs done. I did my eyebrows and my I waxed my eyebrows and my underarms the day I went and got my wax. So those 3 things are already done. I shaved my toes while I was in the shower. Do y'all shave your toes? Let me know down in the comments below. Like, I am one of those people, I don't like hair in certain places, but there are certain places I'm just like, I'd be afraid to mess with hair, like i.e. on my face, because I don't want it growing back in excess amounts. But I do from time to time like shave my face, and I guess people call it like dermaplaning, because it like takes off like that thin layer of top skin. So I do that, but I don't do it as often as like some people do. One, for just fear of like a complete overgrowth of hair. But my toes, that was something I started doing probably like, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, somewhere around there. But now it's almost like I have to, because when you shave, like, it makes your hair grow back much crazier and in larger quantities. So I was like, all right, now I can't stop shaving my toes, because it is they'll be looking crazy. So I don't know, do y'all shave y'all toes? Is that like a thing for y'all, or y'all just like leave well enough alone?
Thanks for calling. This is Kathy speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, I have an appointment at 12 o'clock. This is Ebony.
Ebony, you can head on in, okay?
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are right on cue, because my battery is about to die anyway. So I'm going to shut this off. When I come back, I will change the battery and do all that good stuff. And I'll be back. All right, y'all. So we're done with the dentist. Girl. Apparently, I have been slacking on my dental work here. Like, I think I'm someone that has like a pretty solid like dental routine, and I feel like it took her forever to clean my teeth this go round. So it's 1 o'clock now. My appointment started at 12, and we started right on time. So she's like, what are you brushing like twice a day? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Now, I'll be honest, like, I don't brush twice a day every day. It's like not a normal part of my routine, but it is something that I think at this point she didn't expose me and call me out, and it's like, all right, you know, maybe I need to start brushing twice a day. You know, I use the little, what do you call that thing, like the floss system, like the water floss system. So I have one of those at home. Now, I definitely have not been using that like I used to, so we got to get back on our grind. And since I am going to Target, like, I did not buy anything like oral related when I went yesterday, and I'm not going to take y'all inside with that, because I feel like, girl, I have been at Target for like the last couple of days, and I recorded in there, and Target is not the only thing I do, even though it probably seems like it. But I'm definitely gonna pick up a pack of kids toothbrushes, so that, like, you know, you can get like all the way in the back of your mouth, because like the regular toothbrush doesn't do well in the back of your mouth. And I have one, but I've had it for like a few months now, so I definitely want to change it. And then I'm just gonna pick up a pack of manual toothbrushes, and I say manual as though, like, I don't know, whatever, regular toothbrushes, so that I think when I do like the nighttime brush, I'm gonna use a regular toothbrush. Like, mechanical toothbrushes are great and they do come in handy, but I do feel like there is some benefit to being able to control, like, with your own hand how you're brushing, you know, and the amount of pressure you put on. With the mechanical toothbrush, you kind of like, and I don't know, like, you can't put added pressure because it's mechanical. Like, you don't necessarily want to like bruise your gums and stuff, or like overdo it to where like you're creating like sensitivity, I guess. And I don't know, let me know if that makes sense, like if you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. But I was like, I'm just gonna invest in them. Quite honestly, I probably have some, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just gonna get a pack of those also. And like, we have so much floss, you know. I definitely have like the mouthwashes. I'm probably gonna pick up some more toothpaste though, because I think we are running kind of low on toothpaste. Like, there's toothpaste in the house, but I'm someone that likes to keep things like toothpaste, soap, like that kind of stuff in abundance, because you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. And I do believe in keeping like the things that eat away at your budget in bulk. You know, buy those things while you got the money, just in case you ever fall on hard times. It's like, and you got to worry about survival, like you have the things, like the things that you actually need. So, you know, that's kind of my thought process around that stuff. But I'm going to get on the roads. I'm going to sit you guys on the dashboard. I have to call and make a service appointment for my car because she is telling me I'm 100 miles over my service, like, so where I was supposed to get serviced. And I'm like, all right. She, like, this message is on steady in front of me, so, you know. Oh, don't start. Don't do it. Please don't do it. What are we doing now? Is that okay? It's not like, there we go. I have not been able to get the like best angle on this to where y'all are not seeing this part, but like since the first time I did it, like I just cannot get it right. So I don't know what that's about, and not without the camera like toppling over. But yeah, I am getting on the road. I think I'm gonna call the car dealer while I'm driving. Now the question is, I should go to Target first, drop the prescription off, and then come back and go to the post office. So it's basically like passing where I really need to go next to come back, but it also will give me time for the prescription to get filled. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Good afternoon. Thank you. This is Darlene. How can I direct your phone call?
Hi, service please?
You need to make an appointment, hon?
Yes.
Is it for a Mercedes or a BMW?
Mercedes. Hi, I need to make a service appointment.
Okay, and have you been here before?
I have.
Is this Ebony?
Yes.
Okay, and is your email still? Are you going to wait with it or drop it off?
How long is it? Like, does this entail like the oil? Is it an oil change? Is it more to it? Like, how long is the expected?
This is your oil change. They check your battery, cabin filter, perform a brake fluid exchange. They run a short battery test and top off all your fluids.
Yeah, I would wait for it.
Okay, because this service does take about 3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours? Well, okay, I will not wait for it. Girl. Like, how do they not have any appointments? I mean, any loaner vehicles until January. I'm gonna need them to get some more cars. How about that? Like, I've always experienced having to wait for an appointment a little bit longer when I wanted a loaner vehicle, but until January? Like, come on. Then they'll be telling me I ain't taking care of the car. I've like booked the appointment in January when I get a loaner then, right? These people, it's ridiculous. That was quicker than I thought though, so at least that appointment is made. On the 4th at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll drop the car off. I have to see what time Aaron works. He might be able to drop me off before he gets on the road to go to work, and I can just take a cab back home. 3 to 4 hours for an oil change? That's ridiculous. Just stay the hell over there. These people, they be jumping like over like you're not right next to them. Like, y'all don't know how to drive out here, okay? It is such a drive day. Like, it started off the day raining, so like the skies are really gray. I don't think we're gonna get any sun today at all. Which is kind of sucky because this is the weather that makes you just want to go to sleep and not be out doing anything. But we gotta get done what we gotta get done. So I guess it's okay because it's like a mellow day, and like kind of like mellow vibe is how I feel. Yeah, mellow vibes are kind of like how I feel. So it's whatever, but I really much prefer to see the sun when I'm out and about. What am I gonna eat, y'all? The woman told me my gums are gonna be sore too. She was like, you may want to get some like Tylenol or something. When I tell you, she was like in my gums for a good 50 minutes. And I was like, I could feel the sensitivity. Usually my gums are not super sensitive. She was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Duly noted. I've been slacking. At least we got that out the way. I don't think it's supposed to rain again. Ooh. I don't think it's... better fall. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to rain again for today. It's just going to be a great day. So I forgot, I said I wanted to go to the car wash, which I feel like I'm going in circles, but I'm still going to wait until a little bit later to do that and take care of the other stuff first. But I know we're going to get this food though. That is definitely what we're going to do. Whose belts are those? Somebody's belts are screaming. Alright, impatience. I would say that's the one thing I don't like about like down here. So we were required to get like annual inspections on cars in New York. Down here they don't require that, and people's cars be smelling like the daggone sewer, and or like they've basically like took in all the toxins of the land and then they're letting them out through the exhaust system. I feel like people should be required to get inspections because like it's dangerous to not take care of a car, and I just feel like individuals don't take care of cars if they aren't forced to do so. Is she parking there? I'm like, is that a spot or is there a car there? I think I'm gonna back in. I feel, dang, I waited a little too long. This guy is, what's her name? Sorry, y'all. I almost had a spot close. She bust the corner and then saw the woman come out and then put her blinker on. And I was like, lady, I spied her first. Thank you. But it's not that serious. This is going to be a quick trip for me. I did. Do I have a pen in here? Got a felt pen. So Target, check. Dentist appointment, check. Yes, I think I'm gonna go around and it'll be the post office. Then I can do the drop off for the pool stuff. Sorry y'all, I don't know what the heck is going on with this thing. So it'll be the post office. I can do the drop off for the pool stuff. I think I'm gonna go to car wash first and then I'll come back to Target. But before I even go to the post office, I'm gonna get me some food, and then that will wrap up like all the running around that we have to do for today. So I'm gonna go in Target. I have a headache. Oh Lord, I gotta eat some food. So I went in and dropped the prescription off and then went to get the like other stuff. The girl's like, are you gonna wait for it? I was like, no, I'll come back later. And so I was like, are you gonna wait for it? I'm like, nah, I'll come back later. And by the time I finished shopping, apparently the prescription was ready. So I'm coughing on my cough. Let me get out of here. Well, I thought my cough sounded crazy. Hope she's going this way. Of course not. Why would she be? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I cannot get over the way that lady was coughing. And the way I cough, I shouldn't be judging nobody, but it was like, it just sounded crazy. But yeah, so I was online apparently when I got the message, but I didn't see the message until I got back to the car that the prescription was ready. So I basically got in the car and got right back out to get the meds. But I mean, it's a win for me because I don't have to come back to Target now, which is great. So we can just go about the rest of our day. But I was like, I guess she put it in there for waiting, so they did it quicker. I was like, all right, well, that helps me. So alright, on my way to get food because I have a headache, and of course I picked up like chips, but I don't even really want to like eat them because I want food. So I only ate a couple of them. I just want and need food. Comment down below if like you watch enough of my videos at this point and you know where I'm going to get my eats before I get there. And I promise I only picked up the stuff that I needed outside of water. See what kind of tunes we got. Right foot stomp and left foot stomp. Cha-cha with your right, cha-cha with your left. Pack it up and jump. Alright, y'all. So I think we are making good time. I didn't turn the camera on when I went to like the bank and to the post office. Like the post office was ridiculously crowded, and the bank, it was just like I was trying to get in and out of there. So I got my official like business debit card. And I can't believe I let that lady not give me my card the day I set up the account. But it is what it is. Problem solved now, so that's all good. I dropped the money off. I just dropped the money off for the pool stuff. So I'm just sitting here checking my little list off. So we have the car wash, and then I think we're good. I can go back home and then work on the other stuff that obviously have to be home to work on. So that is where we are. That is what we're doing. Girl, this car is filthy. I would say that's like one of the things I do miss about New York. They don't really have good car washes out here. So as a result, I don't wash my car. And I'm not gonna say like I always was great with washing my car while I was in New York. I think it gets to a point for everybody, like when your car is not like super new anymore, you just kind of don't really give two craps. But not like this, honey. And definitely not like this with the way bugs slap up on your windshield out here. So for me, it's definitively like a what do you call it? My car is definitively a whole hot mess. Like, it really looks crazy, and it doesn't make sense to have a nice car if it's always dirty. So we are going to get this taken care of. Like, I legitimately out here, either if I want a semi-decent car wash, I have to go to the dealership. They have these little like automated car washes, and I did try that one time, but it left some sort of gray cast on my car, and I was like, what? What kind of soap are y'all using? Like, come on now. You know this is the only option we got, and you out here being cheap, leaving films on people's cars. Like, come on. We don't have time for that. So, since then, I have not ever gone back to one of those. I just go to the dealership and or I do it myself. But doing it myself is a task that I have to prepare for, because that means I'm going to be sore the next day. It also means that I have to carve out a good chunk of time for me to be able to do that. So, which I'm not opposed to doing that either, because at least I know it'll get done and my car will look good. But still, I don't actually have to get out the car, which is nice. But let me close up everything. So I went to the other one, and they told me they don't do car washes over there. That's not
Which
what
one?
Right here, across the way.
Across the way, that's detail.
Uh-huh.
They don't. The reason why we did it before was because this was broken.
Okay.
And now that this is fixed, this is where we do our car washes.
Oh, okay. Because that's not what the people inside told me when I was like, when I guess transferred like my stuff over here and actually like bought the car.
How long ago was that?
December.
I wasn't around in December. I just started 2 weeks ago, so I have no idea then. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Because I'm like, the last time I was over there, I mean, it's not a big deal, but, you know.
Huh? Yeah, as soon as I spray off her tires and, yeah, words.
Ooh, she got a nice layer of dust on her.
Recommend shutting your window so I don't splash you.
Okay. We definitely don't want that. I don't want to record him, but I want y'all to see the actual car wash and the car going through. So I don't know if he wants to be recorded or not, but yeah, this is where we at. And he's basically, yeah. So the machine I have is basically like what they're doing is power washing, but I don't know. It don't seem like they use soap. Why am I so close? It doesn't seem like they use soap here. So sometimes I'll be like, this is a little sketchy, which is also why I wash my car myself. He wet it. Let's see. Is this soap? Looks just like water. You see that? I don't see no soap suds. Hey y'all, so we are back home. I don't know if I like turned the camera on when I came back home. Like, I honestly can't remember, but your girl is feeling quite productive today. So I got back home. I wiped the car down, which I'll insert the clip of me, or you should have seen a clip of me like wiping the car down. I took time to clean my actual glass on the inside. Those glasses were dirty. I was just like, Lord, these are the things I miss about the car wash back home. But I came home after I did the car. I immediately went upstairs and finished the vlog the vlog from yesterday that I was editing. So I turned the camera off for that because I've shared footage in the past. I was like, I wasn't gonna necessarily film me editing the vlog, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just leave the camera off. And sometimes you got to get off the vlog to get the vlog out. So you know, that's just what it is. And I did that. So I feel good. That vlog is ready to go. It probably won't be posted for maybe like another week or so, but it's all good. It'll be in my uploads, ready to publish. And sometimes you just gotta set yourself up for success like that. So I'm downstairs now in the kitchen. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell is that, girl? I'm in the kitchen and the video is rendering so that I can then upload it to YouTube. I do have some stuff that I have to reply to. I hope this girl sent me something that is useful for me to make a final decision on this like drape color. But I'm about to cook really quick. I made fried fish yesterday, if y'all saw that. So today I'm just gonna make like baked fish. Try to keep it a little bit healthier than what I've been eating for the last 2 days, and especially because your good sis had Chick-fil-A today. So y'all already know how I feel about Chick-fil-A, but initially I was gonna do it like in the parchment paper. Girl, I don't even feel like doing that. I'm gonna throw these fillets on the pan. I'm gonna drop some seasoning, some butter on it, and throw it in the oven. It should take maybe like 10 minutes, if that, to cook. And then I'll probably like pan fry some vegetables, and that's basically what dinner's gonna be, because I need to carb cut for the day, for the rest of today. And as I say that, I'm looking for a snack, right? Oh, the struggle. I came down here to get some ice cream, but I'm like, maybe I should make tea instead. I enjoy tea at night. We were supposed to do hot chocolates yesterday, but we ended up working, so we didn't get to make the hot chocolate. I don't feel like doing, I kind of want him here to do the hot chocolate, so that's like one of the things that we do together. It's called like Hot Chocolate Wednesdays. We typically would do them on Wednesday, but we haven't done it in a while, so I was just like, okay, well maybe we could do it on a different day, but that didn't happen. So I'm thinking that we can do it tomorrow since he's off on Wednesday, and then we'll be preparing to leave town. But maybe I'll save that for tomorrow, and I think I'll just make some tea for tonight for myself, particularly while I'm waiting for this food. That'll also help settle the Chick-fil-A before I eat anything else, and I think that sounds like a plan. And then I can go ahead and get on this computer real quick and do what I have to do. What kind of tea kettle do y'all have? Like, of course, I grew up on the old school tea, and I won't say the old school tea kettle, because the old school ones, like the steel one with a little whistle that you can't see inside of. But I did have like the glass old school one that whistled, like you heat it up on the stove. So that's what I grew up on. But in recent years, I have invested in an electric kettle, and I love this thing. For a while, I had the other one too. I had bought one similar to like the one I grew up on, and I had that for a while. And one was easier with a gas stove. Did have one down here, but I got rid of that one when we moved, and I brought this one down here. So I don't know. I just find that the glass tea kettle on an electric stove is not the best thing. So I got rid of that one, but I prefer the electric kettle anyway, because it boils the water like super quick, and I don't know, it's just super convenient, and it's like no cleanup whatsoever. Like every so often I have to wipe off the outside, and that's only for dust. Everything black gets super dusty. Alright, wands are closed, baby. I'm trying to see what tea I want tonight. I don't have no Earl Grey tea, y'all. And I don't quite want chamomile. I've been on a chamomile kick for like a minute. I do have an Earl Grey, but it's Earl Grey creme, and this has lavender and vanilla in it, and that's not what I want. You know what? Let's do it. How about that? I'm gonna still do my little sweetened condensed milk and honey, and that actually should taste pretty good. Typically, I only do 1 tea bag. Should I do 2? I'm gonna do 1. I find that some tea bags do taste better when you use 2. Like, I have chai tea, so I'm gonna show y'all like the tea collection here. I have so many teas up here, it's ridiculous. This tea is like all the way in the back. There's teas behind like all of this stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of there is a lot of tea up there. So like I choose from like different teas, but the ones that I do drink more commonly are like the chamomile, the Earl Grey, the green tea, like the Tazo green tea that you saw there. I like to use that to make green iced tea, and then the Tetley, I use that for like regular sweet tea. But like the Tazo chai tea, this thing here, definitely have to use 2 tea bags for that, for me to get the flavor that I want, plus add a cinnamon stick. I don't know, Tivana, like I'm disappointed that Starbucks brought them out and closed them down, because their loose chai tea was like something to live for, right? And they got rid of that. Like, they do still have the tea bags, but that loose chai tea is nothing like it. So let's go ahead and make our tea. I'm going to, can y'all see me? I'll be all the way yonder